Hello and thank you for watching. I am back. It's been a little while since I've done any Minecraft sort of stuff due to the work on the Hunger Games that we were doing. That's still in progress. We played a couple of games now. It went really well, but the plugins are still being worked on, and unfortunately when it comes to things like plugins, I'm not your man. I'll leave that down to the great team that we've got that can do that sort of stuff, namely BC Programming, who's doing all the work at the moment on the plugins. What I'm going to show you today is I'm starting off a new build because I got I want to do something, I want to build something. I've always had this idea that I wanted to build a big fortress style castle sort of thing, so that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, what I've been doing, I'll explain what's been going on here with all the orange stuff around there, and I'll explain why I've been doing that. So what I've done here is I've been building circles. As you'll know, in Minecraft there are no circles, but you can make them. So I've been planning out some circles of different sized towers that I wanted to do, and then I was starting to plan the actual heights. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a little kind of trick-ish. Well, it's not really a trick, it's just a little thing that I use to actually make life a little bit easier for yourself. This is a possibility of one of the towers. It's completely undecorated. It would not look like this if I carry on building the actual build. It will look very different. Because I will decorate it with stuff and it'll look 10 times better than this. So the idea was, I built this circle. This is smaller than this one. This is the biggest circle that I've done. And this one's like kind of about 3 stages smaller than that one. To build a circle, there's 2 easy ways you can do it. One is to go onto Google and type in Minecraft circles, and you should find an image that you can download which will show you the exact block placements to actually create a circle. Or if you're like me and you want to create different sizes of circles, basically all you need to do, it's very simple. Go into Paint, Microsoft Paint, or whatever paint program you use. Use the circle edit tool, get a circle. So basically there'll always be a tool that will create a circle, a perfect circle for you. Just grab that circle, make a circle, make it about roughly the size that you're thinking you want to do, and then just zoom into it and then just do the pixels. So each block would count as a pixel. And then if you just follow exactly what Paint did, so you'll see when you zoom in, you'll see 2 pixels, one and one above, then 2 pixels, and it's got an algorithm that actually shows you how to create a circle using pixels. So if you use each block as a pixel, basically you can create a circle, which is what I've done with this. I'll explain the orange stuff in a second. So I built from the bottom and I just thought, right, okay, so the easiest thing I could do was I just wanted to make it so ladders couldn't really be used that easy. I don't think they can be used at all to get up into the fortress. I was just thinking out loud to myself, I was wondering, well, what's to stop somebody climbing the whole face of this and just up with ladders? So basically you make a little dip like this, and even if they got up to here, then they'd only be able to put ladders into that section there. But then we'll be able to get up to the next bit. So the idea was just kind of like play around with it. But that the point I'm trying to make here is creating circles within circles. So this was quite easy because it's only 1 block in. Basically, all you needed to do, I mean, I did the same thing I've done with the orange outside here, but the orange is a bit more technical. It's a bit more difficult. So let me fill that in. I keep finding these holes everywhere. So from the inside here, before I actually did these in a bits here, just 1 block in, I actually had a system where I went around the whole thing and went like this and just filled 1 block in. And the reason why I used orange wool is just because it's just an easy marker to actually see and recognise what's going on, and then you build up from that. And then when you've done that, basically you go around the outside of the building, and then say we were still on the outside now, you'd go like that, and then you'd build on top of those orange blocks, and then you just get rid of the orange blocks once you're done. It's just, I use a bright colour because it just makes it easier on the eye and makes you can actually judge where things are supposed to be, and you can actually look at errors much quicker than you can if you try to use stone. You kind of get a bit confused with yourself, so it's just easier to use something else as a base template. But this is a bit more this is far more trickier. The idea is at the top of the tower here there's going to be a in fact, just 1 second, just bear with me 1 second. So I just want to change my mic levels. I'm not sure if my mic levels are right. Okay, so what I'd wanted to do here is I'm going to create an outward plinth. As you can see, this thing here will actually hold. So basically, the building. So if I just give you an example, I think you get what I'm saying, but just to make it clear, basically, there's going to be an outward plinth like this, and it's going to come out like that. And it's going to go around the whole building, around the outside, and it's going to give the top end like an outward plinth that goes up a little higher. Again, just to make it aesthetically pleasing, and obviously it'll stop again ladders. But it's kind of tricky to do this because obviously the circle that we've already created, you can't just create a circle around it again. You can't just follow the exact same path, because it's more than one block. It's like we're talking 3 blocks here. So I'm going to show you a quick, easy way you can do it. Well, a way that I discovered whilst doing this. So basically, I want the plinth to be at least 3 blocks out. So what I've done, as you can see, every single block has got 3 blocks out, but it's a bit more complicated than that. So I'll show you now. So all these blocks need to be. So basically, I've done. As you can count here, 1, 2, 3. So I'm here now, so I'll do 3 outside here, and I'll show you where it starts getting complicated. But as long as you follow the rule, it should work perfectly, and you should get a larger circle outside the circle you've already made. So basically, we've got 1, 2, 3. So you can see it's coming back in now. Ooh. I will start doing proper videos on this build if I continue it. It was just kind of a thought that I was doing before, and then I thought, do you know what? Let's just do it. But right, okay, so what I'm going to show you is, so we've done 3 outs, but as you'll notice here, this block here has not got 3 outs, it's only got 2. Okay? So basically, you got to imagine every block needs a minimum of 3 blocks against it. So forget this, that it's got like loads, because that's the way the build works when it's 3 outs. But this one here, this block here, it's got 3 that way, but it hasn't got 3 this way. So if you just mark it like that and say, right, that needs to have 3 that way. Okay? So these blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This block here, 1, 2, 3. So it's got 1, 2, 3 blocks out. This block now it's only got 1. So this one needs 3 blocks out. This block here, it's got the 3 blocks. This one here now needs its 3 blocks. So you go 1, 2, 3. So that's got 3 blocks out now there. And then you do 1, 2, 3. So this one, in this direction now we've got 1, 2, 3. But this block here needs to have 1, 2, 3 in this direction. It's just a really easy way to keep track of blocks. So basically, you know that each block in every direction needs to have 3, at least 3. If it's got more than 3, that's fine. It's just because it's been created that way. So we've got this block's got now 1, 2, 3. This block here needs 1, 2, 3, and it's got 3. This block here now needs 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're getting the idea now. This is where it starts getting a bit fiddly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I fucked up there, haven't I? Or have I? See, I confused myself. No, I haven't. Have I fucked up? No, I haven't. No. Sorry. I actually thought then, oh, I'm gonna have to start the video again. Completely messed it up, but I haven't. Ah, yes. See, it gets so easy because these blocks here haven't got 3 out. 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, 3. Sorry. And this one's got 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, yeah. See, even doing it this way, it still gets confusing. But as you can see, if you fly up now, you've got a proper circle around a circle. So now I can actually use this as a template to actually build the part that I want to build. So if I do this now, can't believe I just completely messed that up then. You just follow it religiously, just follow the path that you've actually set out for yourself. That's all you need to do. Okay, just go on this side. So you follow the edge, obviously, and then we'll have a look in a second. And obviously you remove the orange wool later, but as you can see, just using the orange wool, you can, rather than try to do it with stone, because if you use the same material that you're actually trying to build the actual area with, it gets really confusing. It's best to use something that's completely different. Obviously orange wool is not something I'm going to use in the build. I think that's wrong as well. Yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep finding things like this. Little areas, but they're good to pick out. So if you just go over it again, you'll find them and pick them out. Yeah, so that's right. I think that should be right. I think it's right. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's right. Just keep following it along. It's not an exact science, but this is the way I do it anyway, just in case anybody ever wondered. Again, I'm showing the kind of laborious tasks that you go through when you're building stuff. They've just got one space yet. That's because you can use little key markers like this. You can see that it's got a 1 in, 1 in, 1 in, 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out, and you can just go onto this side. It says 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. So you can get the idea that it's working and it's symmetrical, and that's the key to actually building cool buildings, I think, in my book. So if we do this now, we have now got a circle that fits in with the other circle, and what we can do then is when we come down, we can get rid of all that orange wool, and we've got a basis now for where the where it stands out to. So we could get rid of this. And now you've got a platform to work from. And this kind of it will work on any kind of doing a circle over a circle sort of thing, as long as you stick to a model. Just give yourself a model to stick with, like 3 on 3. So basically, like I said, make sure all the blocks are at least 3 wool further out. It can take a bit of practice to get used to it, and as you've seen, I've already made a couple of mistakes. But it's all about noticing those mistakes and actually dealing with them. Not getting too lost in in what you're doing. Don't get frustrated with it. It's too easy to get frustrated with these things. Get angry and then just forget about it. Just think, oh, it's too difficult. But if you just think about it a little bit, then you'll probably find the answer. I mean, I had the same problem when I built the space shuttle thing that I built. That's one of my older videos. I built a big, massive space shuttle, and it had the orange fuel tank on it. And this was an issue I came up with on that. And do you know what? I've looked back over that, and it's not perfect at all by any means. But I used kind of similar systems, not quite as simple as this one. I think I overthought the problem. But you know, I got there in the end, and it still looks pretty cool. I think anyway, in my humble opinion. Yeah, so I wanted to give you this bit of an idea. This is kind of a two-throw video. One to show you how you can do circles within circles, and also I'm going to label it as a Minecraft how to make circle. Yeah, a circle. I don't know. I'll name it something stupid. It's going to be a shortish video, but it's also a kind of a heads up that I'm going to be doing another build now, which is going to be a fortress of some kind, like a big fantasy castle sort of thing, as you can tell. I'm not sure of the exact plan of how to do it. I've got a picture in my mind, but the logistics of doing that are quite daunting. But do apologise. But I'm pretty sure I can do it. And there we go. So now you can work from that. So the idea is I can't remember how I was going to do it now. There would be probably something along the lines of like this. Yeah, sort of like that. And then you'll use the kind of same rule to build it up. Not quite the same. It'll take a bit of playing around, but you get the idea anyway. There's going to be a lip at the top, and that's going to go up about another It'll probably go up about yay high. And then I'll build crenellations and stuff around the top. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick heads up on that. The reason why I did it now is just because I wanted to. I was halfway through doing the circle, and I'd actually thought about it a little bit, and I thought, oh, actually, I could do a quick video on that. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Like I say, this is going to be just a heads up of what I'm doing. Again, this is a completely undecorated, just an idea, concept idea of how a tower will look. That's all I'm doing at the moment. I've not committed myself to actually building the actual structure, but I really want to. And yeah, but that would be a massive build again. It would take a couple of months, I would have thought, because there'll be stuff to build inside the structure. But yeah, so we'll have a chat about that. I'll have a chat with some friends about it and see if I can get some manpower involved, or it would take a lot longer. But we'll see. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care, guys, and goodbye. Hello, just a quick side note. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. It was quite a lot harder than I thought it would be as well, to build the outside lip. I think I've got it down to what I want it to be. I'm always finding little imperfections here and there, but you know, that's bound to happen. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you for watching as always. Am I going to do this build? Yeah, probably. I did enjoy building this tower actually. I really did. So what I'll probably end up doing, obviously, because just the sheer amount of work involved, I'll probably use MC Edit if I can get it to work. And I'll probably copy the towers out so that I don't have to build each one, because that would add another month or two to the video, or to the build. So thank you for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.